ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMRGaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, we have a lot of video game news this week. I gotta say, the most important game of the year just came out. For a lot of people, this was huge. So, Starfield just released this week. It's getting amazing reviews, a lot of like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10 review scores. People are very excited to play this game. It's an Xbox and PC exclusive by Bethesda, the studio that develops games like Fallout and The Elder Scrolls. This is their big next game that just came out, and people are really excited and happy. Apparently it reached some kind of record on Steam for the amount of players that were online at the same time playing it. And yeah, it's just doing really well on YouTube and on Twitch. Lots of people talking and playing this game. There is some negativity though. I've seen some stuff from some fans of other Bethesda games actually. Specifically, like Skyrim fans are saying that the game is nothing like Skyrim, and they were hoping it was more like a sci-fi Skyrim style game. And Fallout fans, especially of like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, were kind of disappointed. They thought it would be like a Fallout game, but in space. But this game, Starfield, is something completely different. It's not like these other series. It's not like Fallout, and it's not like The Elder Scrolls. So I think some people maybe had expectations the game was going to be a little bit different than it actually is. But still looks awesome. I've watched a lot of gameplay videos and I need to get the game. I'm still trying to guess if I should get the PC version or the Xbox version. I kind of like playing on Xbox just because the controller and everything is just much easier on there. But I might get it on Steam, I'm not sure. But I've been hearing amazing things from people playing it, so that's the biggest release of the week and possibly of the year. A lot of people were expecting this game to do very well, and it did. So, hats off to Bethesda for that. Bethesda is also in the news this week for another game they are developing. Apparently, Bethesda said that they just began kind of initial work on the next Elder Scrolls game, so the sequel to Skyrim. This game got announced many years ago at this point, but right now they said that after Starfield finished, that the game is early on in development. So I don't know if that means they're 10% done or 20% done, but it seems like the entire studio development team that was making Starfield was moved to this next project. So hopefully that means we see the next Skyrim style game maybe in the next 2 years or 3 years if everything goes well. So that's super cool. And then lastly, we have yet another piece of news from Bethesda. Bethesda is working on an Indiana Jones game that's apparently halfway through development, so they're more than halfway done with the game. And hey, I like Indiana Jones, so a game made by Bethesda might actually be really, really nice. And I wonder if it's going to be an Xbox exclusive as well, so who knows what they're going to do with that, but I hope we see some kind of trailer in the near future for that. PlayStation owners are very angry this week with Sony, specifically PS4, PlayStation 5 owners. So for those that don't know, Sony has decided to increase the cost of PlayStation Plus, which is the subscription you need on PlayStation in order to play online games. So if you want to play, Call of Duty with your friends online on PlayStation, you need to have PlayStation Plus. If you want to play NBA 2K online, you need PlayStation Plus. And Sony, every single month, they give you like 2 free games. Usually they're games that no one really cares about, like really bad games from 5 years ago. But sometimes they'll throw in like a really awesome game, you know, something like Spider-Man or Uncharted or something like that. But usually it's pretty average games that no one cares about. And they increase the price of the regular, just online subscription version. And PlayStation fans are just really, really angry right now. Because they're saying that not only is it more expensive, but they're still getting the terrible games each month. They're not getting anything new. And the fact that they have to pay more just to play games that they own online is just really annoying. Back on the PS3, by the way, PlayStation's online was completely free. So, yeah, I'm definitely with the majority of the PlayStation fans that are kind of mad with this. Honestly, I don't think Sony should be increasing the price of PlayStation Plus unless they start offering some new things, because it's not that great, especially after I had Xbox Game Pass, which is just insane. I mean, you get access to like this entire library of Xbox games for such a cheap price, and they give you like the newest games. And of course, you can play games online with your friends and stuff, and that's all like included in the price there. You used to have like Xbox Live, Xbox Gold, this Xbox Game Pass, and everything was together. And you could get a really nice deal for like a year subscription, but PlayStation doesn't really have anything like that for a good price. And if you want, they give you access to some random games, and it's way, way more expensive. So yeah, hopefully Sony sees all this kind of reaction from the fans, and maybe they change the price, who knows. We got some news, though, about the PlayStation 5 portable handheld called the PlayStation Portal. We got a release date, so we know that this handheld is going to release now on the 15th of November. And you can actually pre-order it right now. Let me know if any of you are pre-ordering this. Even as a PlayStation fan, I'm not really excited about this handheld, because the only way you can play games on it is with Wi-Fi. So you literally have to have a really, really good Wi-Fi connection, and even then, you know it's going to be laggy. Like, there's no way. So I'd rather just buy like a Nintendo Switch, to be honest. At least I can play games on that without having to have super fast internet. But hey, PlayStation seems to think this is a really good idea, so they're releasing the PlayStation Portal on the 15th of November. Nintendo this week actually had like a whole dedicated live stream to the new Super Mario Brothers game called Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And we had a bunch of info about this game, on the power-ups, on features that the game's gonna have. This game is releasing in October, so very, very soon, and I am excited for this game. This is like the next big 2D Mario game. The last one we got was back on like the Wii U. At least the Switch version was a port of the Wii U version, so I don't really count the Switch version, but yeah, this is a return to 2D Mario, kind of platforming. We're gonna have a bunch of power-ups. They explained a little bit of the story, so we got a little bit of a story trailer to explain what exactly is going on. Why is everything so weird? And this is gonna be a Mario game that's gonna have some kind of multiplayer, very similar to Dark Souls, so this is interesting. There's not gonna be like online multiplayer co-op, so you cannot play with your friends online, sadly. But what you are going to be able to do is, if you are online, other players online will be able to see your character in the same levels that they're in, and you're actually going to be able to like leave little like reactions or notes to other Super Mario players that are playing the same game online in that same level. So it's a little bit like Dark Souls, if any of you ever played Dark Souls games. Basically, it's kind of like a single player experience, but you do see the outlines of other players that are online playing the same game in the same exact area, and you can leave messages to other players. Like, you can tell them, like, watch out, danger below, or stuff like that. And you can leave, like, reactions to their posts. And that seems like what Nintendo is trying to do with Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So I actually really like that idea. That sounds awesome. Kind of makes the experience even more fun. So, yeah. Really excited by all the Super Mario Bros. Wonder news. If you're a fan of Nintendo, you gotta watch the new trailer they put out for that. Very excited for this game. We just got really sad news today that the developer for Saints Row has shut down. Basically, this company, Volition, which makes the Saints Row games, they were bought by the Embracer Group, which is a big company kind of buying all these game franchises and development studios. They have a lot of money. And I guess the recent Saints Row games and stuff was just not selling that well. So yeah, they basically shut down the company. So everybody that works at those companies was fired. So they all have to find new jobs. So very, very sad. This company has been around for 30 years, which is insane. They've made games, like Red Faction, the Saints Row series, and they've been involved with a lot of other projects. So it seems like we're never going to get another Saints Row game, at least by this development studio. So that is very, very sad. It's always sad when, like, big game companies just fire everybody super fast with no warning. So yeah, a lot of people are very disappointed with this news. There's going to be a special kind of limited edition Nintendo Switch that is going to be completely red, and it's going to be themed around Super Mario because of the new game that's going to be launching. So if you don't have a Nintendo Switch, and if you're a big Mario fan, you might want to check out this limited edition Mario Switch. It's completely red, so looks kind of cool. Nintendo hasn't really done that many limited edition Switches compared to what they used to do with, like, the 3DS. The 3DS got, like, hundreds of limited edition versions. Like, there's, like, a purple version of the 3DS. There's, like, a Galaxy version, Golden Zelda, Majora's Mask version. Like, there's so many versions, but the Switch, to be honest, hasn't gotten that many, like, special kind of color variations. So this is really nice to see. And let's see if I'm missing anything else here. I think I've actually gone through most of the important video game news this week, to be honest. Oh, here's some positive news for Nintendo fans. Nintendo just announced that the Nintendo Switch has passed the Nintendo Wii's lifetime sales in the US. So, for those that don't know, the Nintendo Wii is considered to be one of the best-selling Nintendo consoles of, the last 20 years or so. Like, it sold extremely well. And everybody thought that it would never be passed. Well, the Switch did it, and the Switch has been selling so well that it has passed the Nintendo Wii's lifetime sales. So, it makes a lot of sense. Literally, everyone I see online has a Switch, so it seems like everybody has bought a Switch at least once or twice, depending, if they got the light version or the OLED version later. And I think that's it for this week. I think that's all the big and important video game news. So thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite piece of news was. And I'll see you all next time. So long, and farewell.